Yeah, I know that video for the night. It's the previous one. Taxation without representation. I went deeper on that on a personal note. Also, I'm not going to talk about the wage stagnation or wage oppression, how it really is the United States, and how illogical, not just Virginia Beach is, how United States in general. You know, I just said that hiking taxes, no wages. It's majority of the public, I should say, citizens, the workforce, in the United States, not just being represented, we're being held down, and we can't make a decent wage to even survive. I work, I said I wouldn't, but I am. Well, one of my jobs, the other one I got fired because, ESP or schizophrenia, whoever, likes me or dislikes me, I'm not getting into that. Whoever has a good day and just fucking, decides to tell the truth, immoral deviants, whoever they are. But yeah, even with that job, I mean, I barely would make by, barely make by. I'm talking about, I'd say under 30,000 a year after taxes. Let's say 28, I think. I calculate, or maybe even less than that, actually. Say, well, let me do the math. I'll do the math. I round it up to 600. Ooh, yeah, no, I'm not. I shouldn't joke. 24. Yeah, it's like two. Maybe I forget the other one. Oh, it looks like I played me back or something. And those are two reds. No, to myself, no, I joke. Yeah, it's like roughly 28,000 after taxes. 27, let's say. 28, 27, It's the truth, but under 30,000. Talk about apartment costs, I would spend like roughly the cheapest I found. It's like almost 1,100 a month. So we're talking about, well, let's say, let's round it off, $13,000 a year. So 17,000 I have expenses, and that's just working 40 hours. 40 hours, no more. And I can't do less because obviously I'll make less money if I take a day off or something like that. But I need to know that. I said, what am I talking about? It's irrelevant, kind of. That's just one aspect of it. Just, when I went to Jersey, it's like, who you go to for help? Am I going to go to police? When I needed police help, they didn't help me. The last time I actually tried for charges, it was a cigarette pack was stolen. Actually, no, the last time was my bike. It wasn't 1,000, but it was under 1,000. And the police said, we're not going to find it. And there was cameras right there where my Jeep was located, my Grand Cherokee. They could have seen who took it. Who knows? Maybe they recognized the person. It's like I was going to the building. I was like, can I see the footage? Oh, the manager's not here. They'll be here at 8 in the morning. Same as it happened in Jersey when it was just a cigarette pack, but the manager will be at 8 in the morning. Every time at 8 in the morning, no, the manager's not here. Like, it'll come back in the morning, or when they open the door. Same as that place in fucking New Jersey. No, I'm not the manager. But I'm going to hell or something like that. But so your fucking logic, excuse me, your American fucking logic, you? Huh? You're Americans over here, right? You're doing so fucking great. Well, this isn't a fucking moron fucking told you because I'm fucking angry. Huh? Yeah, I make $13 an hour at this fucking job. I could get 40 hours because, it's illegal to, like, what? You mean 45, like I'm gonna rob you and shit, right? Big fucking corporations, big fucking people, right? Of course, what? And also, to the fucking whoever you are, stop saying my fucking name, you fucking reject, you. You don't think I'm gonna watch, a video on AI because fucking what? You don't like it or something? It's like, these individuals, they have the oppressive mindset. You want to oppress me. Am I fucking thought? Huh? Listen, I'll tell you what I do in my day night that concern anybody. I don't do anything fucking illegal. Huh? I don't watch videos how to fucking rob people like fucking some of you over there fucking in New Jersey that I know. You had great members of your community over there. That's what you get fucking into, how to rob fucking cars from a dealership. And you brag about this fucking stuff. You fucking idiots you are. That's a fucking movie right there. It's a criminal fucking social delinquent over there. With all form of sexual deviancy where he fucking exuberates over there. Those are people that came in my fucking life. You start to wonder, it's like, what's the rest of the world look like? Oh, you go for help. And not just that fucking guy just keeps stalking me like for job to job. Internet, his girlfriend or wife too and shit. Came to my fucking house, cut cables to my internet. His friend bought a fucking knife. Well, that time the police actually came. That time they actually did, But the other time, it's like, yeah, it was like, my ex-girlfriend was getting stalked, and she was in on it too. She wanted to, like, bring me down. I noticed that too. But then it's like, What do you do? Well, one police officer, maybe I should bring up, it's like, well, do you have a face and a name? Well, they're from the internet. I mean, I have the handle. What if I, get their real name? And also, it's like, I don't know who's doing it. And as far as over the internet, I mean, who do you contact? Yeah, I tried a couple places. It's like, people just treat it as a joke. The FBI just treats it as a fucking joke. Anything, it's like, it's gonna be my first name. Like, what's now? We'll go now, Lucas. Maybe from last time. Can't press any fucking charges. On people that I fucking want to, because it's like, the cops are there. I mean, I'm not gonna go into details what they fucking told me. It just beyond fucking gets me angry, and it's like, you lose, you become helpless. You become helpless. You go and depend on yourself. You depend on yourself. It's like, you gotta protect yourself, everything yourself. And it kind of makes me wonder if the AI, like a cognitive workforce, that's what traditional AI is taking over. I mean, it's computer based. The physicality, they have robots there, if they call them like that. Tesla is doing one. I don't know if Google's gonna create one, but eventually they'll probably take over the physical aspect of work. And I talk about self-driving trucks or cars. They're already there. Tesla promotes that as well. So cuts out another part of the workforce. But as far as the cognitive state, I mean, anything computing, coding, creative imagery. A lot of people, focus on AI over there. I get it looks like spectacular, but it's fake, it's false, it's not real people. Although it uses real people, it's getting to the point where it's like not just the creative aspect, it's just too much stimulation, and everybody else is gonna pay the price. Not just actors, studios. I mean, eventually it trickle down to us. And yeah, the individual, he's an expert. He talks about, it's the individuals are they're doing their work, but they're using AI. What AI is learning what they're doing. It's like they're speeding up the process of losing their job. Really what it is. And they're, their autonomy, or, become to a place where anything lawyers might not be needed, even the medical department, And it's another example of how the workforce is just not represented, not respected. And I just don't know how people just aren't angry. I mean, there was a No Kings protest. I don't know if they mentioned, someone mentioned they talked about wage stagnation maybe. But I think it's like, we can have protests, just lacks unity, I believe. I don't know. And the obvious thing is to boycott. I would say boycott. We have to boycott, but it's like, it just lacks unity. And the whole, I'm going back to wage stagnation. Yeah, I need 2 jobs to make get 60 to 80 hours. That's reality. That's reality of it. I mean, I can't support myself like that. And it's just tiresome. But I'm not going to the management for workforce. I'm all over the place. It feels like helplessness. It really does. I guess some people are doing better in life, but you got to look at this thing. It's like not just AI, but people making a decent wage. It's not enforcing the economy. Also, it's bringing all us down. It's bringing you down. I don't feel like enjoy myself a lot of times, minus the other fucking people. I'm stressing about not just bills this year, other time. I got so many other things to worry about. Let alone go to work and have to look over my back because I actually outperform, actually care, I have a passion for anything I touch. I mean, I try. You have to master anything you do in life. Even this, I would like to do a better videos. I'd be use big. I mean, touch on bigger topics, whatever, vocabulary, anything. It's part of life. It's part of having a mind, physical and and mind and anything else. So of course, I'm being disrespected. People are envious or just angry, but it's like, the workforce is lacking, really what it is. And I saw that in multiple places. People don't take respect for what they do. They don't even care what they do, So it's another thing. It's like, I don't feel joy when I apply to a job. It just don't feel especially when you go to work, you see people, it's just it's like I feel like I'm on my own. And another thing, it's like, just gotta do it yourself. Can't depend on team lead, supervisors, managers. Can't depend on those people.